How's it going, YouTube? It's your boy Ron. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Paper Mario. In the last episode, we had got rid of the Puff machine, and we planted our beanstalk after, of course, rescuing the sunlight back into flower fields. Today's episode, we will be going ahead and commencing the Chapter 6 boss against Huff and Puff. Now that we planted the beanstalk seed, we can go ahead and make our ways over to Cloudy Climb. So, a little bit of detail before I begin the boss battle. I did have to change a good amount of my badges just because since Huff and Puff is basically a cloud, Zap Tap and electric attacks really aren't going to have the same effect as it would against really any other kind of enemies. So I kind of did have to change my badges around. I did have to take away a couple to get a lot more badge points back. And in substitute, really for just this battle, I added a lot more flower and HP to my arsenal, just to make things a little bit easier and a little bit less restrictive on our end. And we also did catch a glimpse of this towards the end of the last episode. If we make our way over to this cloud, we see the badge there. Climb up, the super jump charge badge. When supercharged, Mario's jump power goes up by 3. I kind of don't like this one too much over the regular charge badge, just because this one uses how much badge points is it? I know it uses a lot more. Yeah, 1 versus 4. For +2, +3, it's not really, in my opinion, a great substitute, just because of all that extra flower points you use. But go ahead and use to your discretion. And I will be using Goombario just to go ahead and tattle on him, and I think I have to kind of figure out what enemy I want to use instead. But regardless, we go ahead. Are you a man named Mario? And did you or did you not break the Puff machine? What possessed you to do that? You've completely ruined my plan to cover flower fields and clouds. You see, I was going to turn this sunlight blasted place into a cloud covered paradise, but I can't expect a man of your intellect to just understand. I must tell you, King Bowser ordered me to defeat you if you showed your face, but I'd take you down even if you want a direct order. You cloud-destroying pest, you can't save the Star Spirit. Here comes the power. And begins Chapter 6 boss fight, Huff and Puff, the cloud-loving guardian of the Star Spirit. So let's go ahead and see what this guy is all about, tattling on him. So this is Huff and Puff. He's a giant cloud monster with a max HP of 60, attack power 5 with no defense. His thunder attack is very dangerous. If you don't defend, you'll take massive damage. When you attack Huff and Puff, little clouds called Tough Puffs come out. The numbers is based on the amount of damage you do. If you leave the Tough Puffs, and Huff and Puff will swallow them up and restore his HP. You need to use smart tactics to beat this guy, Mario. Yes, sir. Alright, with that, we're just going to go ahead and do some simple power. Actually, before I do, I'm going to go ahead and charge since I do have some extra flower points to spare. Alright, that's one of his regular attacks. He does have a couple other methods of attacking based on whether you do damage to him or not. And if you don't, he will basically just do that to you. I'm going to charge one more time just because I like to build up that power. And I do want to switch. I don't want to have Goombario. I'd rather have Lester for this. The other ones aren't really going to be too useful. Parakarry's pretty good in this battle. Watt isn't as great as he could have been if it weren't if he wasn't immune to electric. And Sushi's just about equal to everyone else. Lackluster's probably just going to be the better choice. And with that, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Might as well just attack. Big targeted hit. And like Goombario said, the amount of damage we do to him is based on the amount of Tough Puffs he'll reproduce out. Master Huff and Puff, I wish to pummel Mario 2. Permission to attack. Yes, take him. Alright. And I will say this now, in this battle there's going to be a lot of A button mashing just to defend yourself from many of their attacks. And this is one of them, and this one is also another one of them. Just gotta do your best to defend. Not a good amount, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do the attack now. 11. That was nasty. I'm gonna go ahead and do Spiny Surge just to get rid of some of the Tough and Puffs. It'll spawn more, of course, but at least it'll get rid of some of them. Yeah, see, pretty good. Oh, lucky! Oh, lucky bird. Let's go. And this is his method of defending himself, recovering the Huff and Puffs he lost. I'm just gonna go ahead and charge, build up some more power. If I have to heal up, I'll do that, just not right now. That should be okay for now. You asked for it. Now you'll witness the full power of my storm. Master Huff N Puff, lead him to me. These guys are also annoying. Also, the kind of leniency to push back A also depends on the amount that attack you. So if there are a lot swarming you, you will have to pretty much rapidly press A even more. This is what I was afraid of. I'm gonna go ahead and use... I have a repel gel. I thought I had more. Cloud, create a cloud to hide Mario for a short time. Yeah. I'll go ahead and use a shooting star just because I have an extra one, and then I'm gonna use Cloud 9. All right, now Cloud 9. Gotta hide myself. Press A as the thing lights up. Okay. Perfect. Oh, chances of being attacked will decrease. Oh, so it's not like out of sight. Oh no, I gotta use a light shroom. Unless I get lucky and he misses. It's possible, but if I use a light shroom, that's fine. That was my bad for not knowing that. Let's go. Alright, I gotta heal up though. I can't risk that. Yeah, I'll smooch, and then I'll just have to heal up with an item. I can't risk losing that again. I'd rather have 2 life shrooms. I'd rather save them for the next 2 bosses that we'll be facing. This Huff N Puff is honestly not that bad of a boss. The final chapter boss, excluding the final boss, because he's technically considered a chapter boss, just to not swallow too much, I think is like one of the second hardest boss, in my opinion. That's why I'd rather save the life shroom. Huff N Puff is really not that bad. He does have some powerful attacks, but he's relatively easy to take care of as long as you do your strategy properly. Damn. It's always hard to get at least 2 hits out. And he's gonna heal himself here, that's fine. At least Cloud 9 is helping me defend myself somewhat. Oh, good timing, good timing. Thank you, Merly. Or Merlo. Thanks, Merlo. That was nasty. Let's go. Yeah, Spiny Surge. Alright, that's fine. At least it's getting low in HP. I am starting to run out of flower points still, but luckily I used those badges to help me out, because that was kind of a game changer to a certain degree. Alright, maybe can I block? Come on, Cloud 9. Nah, I don't think it's gonna help me this time, but that's okay. Come on, I'm always at the cusp of 2, but I never get to it. Yeah. Alright, he's getting there. He's getting weak now. I should be getting close to the end. Yeah, he's at 6 left. He's at 6. Alright, I'm at 10. I think I should still be okay. The effect of... Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to play it this way. I'm gonna refresh, and then I'm just gonna use a Spiny Shell to go ahead and attack. Because I don't think I have anything more useful than that at the moment. At least I'll get some flower points back from it. Spiny Surge. It won't kill Huff N Puff, but at least it'll bring him down to enough where I don't have to do anything special to knock him out. Okay, so I think his attack does 9, so I should be okay. Oh, let's go. Alright, get him out of here, get him out. And with that, no, I cannot lose. And then he just explodes. also with that. A beautiful fight, a scene of clouds, defeated Huff and Puff, now rewards us with... End of chapter. And so it is that Mario and party defeat Cruel Cloud Huff and Puff and set free the 6th Star Spirit. The thick clouds that once cast dark shadows have gone, and Flower Fields is bathed in sunshine again. A single Star Spirit awaits to be rescued, waits to take its place in the Star Sanctuary. Perhaps you will see Princess Peach soon. Perhaps. Just wait and see. Kamikupu, who watches impatiently from Bowser's castle, is waiting too. For you to try to save them. Alright, we are nearly there. We just have one more to save. Just one last final Star Spirit, and possibly our penultimate cutscene with Peach. Let's see what we're going to be in store for today. Hey Twink, you know the sneaky parasol I got on the quiz show? I can change to someone else when I use it, right? So don't you think I can use it to get out of here? Yeah, I bet you can. Why don't you try it out? Perhaps B while facing whoever it is you want to transform into. Alright, so luckily the sneaky parasol is going to be a very valuable item. Just to put it this way though, unfortunately we're not going to get too much time with it just because we are nearing technically the end of the game. After this we will be entering chapter 7 soon, and there's only going to be one more after that. But the sneaky parasol is going to help us in, of course, going around the castle even more now. And look at that, with the transformation we now become a Koopa Patrol. So now roaming the castle will be simple and easy, and don't have to worry about too much. On patrol? Very good then. You can pass through. Yeah, but I don't need to. Say, I heard that Kamikupa is building some big thing above Princess Peach's castle. I bet it's a secret weapon designed to defeat Mario. Hey, how's it go? How goes it? They've been working me like a dog lately. And luckily, it's surprising that they don't see Twink. It's pretty weird enough. I will say there isn't too much to explore technically as the Koopa Patrol, just because already as Peach throughout the chapters, we've already explored every room possible. But of course you can talk to the guards like normal. Why'd you leave your station? Oh, you're looking for your relief, huh? Well, get a move on then. Damn, man, you gotta be like that. Hey, you, stop loitering around here. Alright, so pretty much the next thing you're probably thinking is we should probably open that door. And that's probably what we should be doing. Now that you have pretty much free access, technically, since you're Koopa Patrol now, and can pretty much roam the castle without getting, stopped and taken back to your room, we will go ahead up to the next floor, talk to this Koopa Patrol, and then he should be able to let us through the next door. On patrol? Very good then. You can pass through. Alright. So this is pretty much only the second time we've seen this corridor since the beginning of the game. Not much you can access through Peach's castle normally. All quiet here. Me? Nervous? Not me at all. You surprised me though, that's all. Where's my relief already? My shift's been over for ages now. Listen, could you go find that slacker and get him up here, please? I'm exhausted. He looks like this. It's a clubber. He's probably goofing off outside the castle somewhere. Here, take this to find him. And we got the castle key. Opens the locked door in Princess Peach's castle. It's the key to the entrance of the castle. You won't be able to get to downstairs without it. Alright, so we have to find the green clubber to relieve him of his post, and should allow us to progress a little bit more into what's going to be going on in the next chapter. So I already said, just to kind of give you an idea of where we're going to be heading towards, since we are nearing the end of the game, there are 2 chapters left, and one of them obviously is going to be for the final Star Spirit, and then, if you haven't already guessed it, after we get all 7, we should be able to have our leeway into battling Bowser for the last one. I will say, in my opinion, the next 2 are going to be the hardest. I would say 7, obviously the last one is going to be harder than 7 in my opinion, just because of the boss battles and not necessarily the enemies, more of that. That's just me though. Alright, so even though you talk to him, he'll be like, so sleepy, they're so very sleepy, just let me catch a quick nap, but don't tell anyone. Alright, and then you can technically roam around, but it seems to be locked. You can't open it. This is pretty much the front yard of Peach's castle, but of course we can't really do much here since we're not, Mario, and Peach can't really jump or do anything. I would advise you not to talk to Clever or he'll get a little suspicious. But we can't transform into him. Yeah. We can now play as Clever too. I always like this part of the story. The fact that you can transform into the Koopa Patrol and Clever just to play as them, even though you technically can't really do anything as them. You're pretty much just wearing their costume just to be sneaky. I did find it very stupid when I first found out that they give you the sneaky parasol just to transform into anybody. It's kind of like, why would you give that to Peach of all people? Like, the whole point of her is to get out of here. Like, why would you do something so stupid? But regardless, that's not what we're here for. We're here for the silly animatics and adventuring time. So let's go ahead and speak over to the Koopa Patrol again so we can relieve him of his duties. Ah, finally, about time. You're so late. Again. Don't you know how to read the shift schedule? Well, I guess I'll let it go this time. But watch it, okay? Have a good shift. I'm shoving off. And don't goof off either. You're on thin ice, buddy. Shut up. And technically, what you're supposed to do is guard, but why would we guard a door? We're gonna be stuck in this forever. Let's go. Back into pretty much the main, like one of the floor hallways. Back when we saw Mario get, like, see, even the window hasn't gotten repaired. This is where he got tossed out by Peach. I mean, by Bowser. Imagine if Peach just yeeted him out the window. That'd have been hilarious. All right, let's continue venturing a little bit more. See if we learn anything. We're getting into the real depths of the castle now. This is probably what I'm gonna imagine is gonna be like the final moments as Mario. Dang, so nice. More Koopa Patrols. Hey you, yeah you, entry is prohibited for unauthorized people, but you're already up here, so I guess it's too late. It's a stupid restriction anyway. Oh.
Okay, everything's finally ready. Even if Mario shows up with all the Star Spirits, we'll still be alright. It pays to expect the worst.
Absolutely, affirmative. You're right, Kammy Koopa.
You there. You're doing a fine job. Keep up the good... Wait a minute, something's weird about you. You smell too nice. Yeah! Uh-oh. Why, you little Princess Peach? You unbelievable. Out again. Guards, all of you, catch this little runaway and take her back to her room. No!
And then Twink is just looking out. Kammy Koopa.
What a pleasure meeting you. My name is Clever. Thank you for saving me. Huff and Puff is gone, so the flowers and flower fields can live peacefully once more. I feel that if you hadn't come, flower fields would have never seen the light again. Now there's only one of us Star Spirits still trapped. Just one more, Mario. Here, please use my power as you continue your fight.
And with that, Mario's star energy goes up to 6. Mario can now use Timeout, a new Star Spirit power. With Timeout, you can stop time and stop all enemies in their tracks.
Now you are able to use the power of 6 Star Spirits. If you use mine well, it should prove extremely helpful in battle. Don't become overconfident though, you must be careful. Bowser has powers as well. Remember that even stronger enemies await you. I hope your powers will help you so that you may help us. We're all depending on you. I'll go back to Star Haven now. I can't wait to get there. I've been terribly worried about everyone.
Congratulations, young Mario. You saved the Star Spirit. Because of your efforts, Flower Fields is beautiful again. Thank you, Mario. It was worth living so long to meet a man of your stature. Please come and see me again. I'll be looking forward to it. Sure thing, Wise Winsterwood. Although, probably not gonna... most likely never going to be coming back here ever again, though. But it was nice knowing everyone here at Flower Fields for one last time. Alright then, so now that we're done there, we have gotten 6 of the 7 Star Spirits we need. So you're probably wondering what this next one is. The Peach's cutscene didn't really tell us anything about the next one, so we really don't know what's next. I think what you're supposed to do is actually go back to Merlot. Merlin, excuse me. And then we see this guy. Oh, it's you. You came in such a good time. There's a guest waiting for you.
Nice to meet you. I come from Starborn Valley. Starborn Valley is in the Shiver region, a chill place far to the north at the very end of the earth. Merlee, who hails from there, said that he had something important to tell you, Mario.
Merlee of Stormore Valley is my son, Mario. It seems he's calling for you. If he is searching for you, you can be sure something important is afoot. You must go to Starborn Valley. Do not delay.
Yes, please hurry. I will run ahead and take tidings of you to Merlee.
I think somewhere deep below Town is a pipe connected to Shiver City. Starborn Valley is located quite near Shiver City. Mario, hurry to meet my son. He waits in Starborn Valley.
Alright, so pretty much Merlo has told us what we need to do. Merlee has given us information that should be quite useful for us, but we have to meet him at Shiver City, at Starborn Valley, near Shiver City, the connecting point. But we will obviously know that's going to be for the next chapter, and we have to start heading over to the Town sewers for that. I will say before I do though, oh, another damage dodge badge, cool. I'm gonna not care about that though. I will say before I do that though, of course, since we are nearing the end, I will do a couple more small side quests. We did get some letters, and there are a couple places I do want to visit before we head on, because I do know if we can finish one of these, it will be good for us. Probably not this one. Frosty we still can't do. I'll probably wait to do that at the last chapter, since we have to actually head to Starborn Valley first. But we'll dedicate that for a separate video, since this is going to be for the chapters. And then Minty, I'll do that later. So I'll go ahead and do some of that in the next episode, because that'll be a good way to wrap up a lot of the extra detail stories here. And I'll go ahead and fix up some of my badges later, since I had to change it for the boss. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed. We actually took down Huff N Puff Chapter 6 boss, recovered the 6th Star Spirit. We are just one saving Star Spirit away from collecting all of them. That should help us reach over to Bowser's Castle up in the sky. But we still have the job of handling to save the last one, but we'll dedicate that for next time. So guys, this has been your boy Ron, and until next time, I'll see you guys back here at Town, so you can go ahead and start finishing up some small minor quests before we tackle on the final Star Spirit Sailing chapter, Chapter 7. I'll see you guys then. Take care.